Hi, this is Debo, your nutrition gal with Color Me Healthy Fitness. And the question of the day, once again, is the topic of weight loss. But if we flip the scale, so to speak, and we can talk about the struggles with not only losing weight, but actually the struggles with how do I avoid from gaining weight? Because we can talk about weight loss all the time, but the topic of I'm gaining weight and I don't know how to stop it is a pretty big one. When we think about weight loss, all of a sudden it's like this aha moment where we look in the mirror and it's like, oh my God, where did this weight come from? But weight loss is pretty slow and steady and consistent over time. 1 to 2 pounds a year. The holidays where the average American gains maybe 7 pounds, doesn't necessarily lose it. Fad diets that can actually lead to more weight gain. All of these topics fused together can lead to large amounts of weight coming on over time, and then all of a sudden looking in the mirror and, whoa, where did this come from? Well, there's been a lot of research to figure out why this happens and to prevent it. So the first topic, and these will be two science-backed topics to avoid long-term weight gain, and you want to think about number one, high protein foods. Now, let me preface this by saying, does this mean that that's all you're going to eat? Go back to those diets from 10, 20 years ago that all you do is eat protein, protein, protein. You don't eat anything else in your diet. That's not what I'm saying, because that is not healthy. But what high protein foods do is they help with your satiety, meaning they're actually keeping you fuller. They help to keep that lean muscle mass within your body because protein helps to fuel your muscle. They help to keep your metabolism rate going because muscles need metabolism more so than fat does in terms of energy. So when you think about high protein, that is something that you want to think about keeping in your diet. But on the other side of the scale, you want to think about those foods that are high in glycemic load. What that means is all those refined carbohydrates, refined sugars and sodas and potato chips and white bread. And all of those tip the scale in the wrong direction, meaning those can lead to weight gain. So by avoiding foods like that, it's going to help you keep that weight off. So when you combine healthier choices like lean protein, nuts and beans with produce like fruits and vegetables, oatmeal, things like that, then, that is more of the healthy diet. Now, I've said it a bunch of different times in terms of three components to a really healthy diet are heart healthy fats. What I mean by that is raw olive oil, cold pressed organic coconut oil, avocados are tremendous on your salad. So those heart healthy fats are one. Number two is to think about carbohydrates as opposed to carbohydrates, thinking of it as your produce. So instead of the carbs, fats, proteins that people talk about, think produce, protein, fats. And produce are your fruits, your vegetables, those nuts and legumes, all of those different types of foods. So we've got your heart healthy fats, we've got your produce that gives you the carbohydrate type energy that you need, and then we have those lean heart healthy proteins. Now remember, not all proteins are created equal. We have fish and chicken and lean cuts of beef that are all very good for you. But then if you start talking about processed meats and hot dogs and things that have different chemicals and nitrates in them, or fast food meats, which you can't really call those foods meats because they're not. You put them on the counter and 10 years later they haven't disintegrated. But anyway, when you want to think about healthy meats, think about those lean cuts of beef and the poultry and fish, all very, very good for you. Pardon me. And when you think about making your plate as colorful as possible, that is huge in terms of getting all those nutrients to fuel your body the way it needs to be fueled. And in a lot of different blogs, we talk about what nutrients we need, what we get too much of, what we don't get enough of. So it's really important, the more colorful your plate from the produce and the protein and the heart healthy fats, the more balanced your diet will be. In turn, the healthier you will be and avoid that long-term weight gain. and you may also take some of that weight off. If you have any more questions in terms of weight loss or how to avoid the weight gain, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is info@321getfitwith2ts.com. You can also go to 321getfit.com, 2Ts, and sign up to get a free download of the 10 superfoods for optimal health. Nice PDF for you. And if you have any comments or you want to share, please feel free to do so. We really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.